Hello Divine Feminine, welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. And look at this, we've got a gorgeous squirrel on the calendar, leaping squirrels. You guys know that squirrels are so powerful on this journey because they are gatherers. They gather all the information and all the knowledge and everything we need to feel alive, to feel strong, to know who we are. So when you see a squirrel, it's always a great sign that there's movement occurring between you and your twin. The divine masculine is gathering all the information, you're gathering your information. So really you can come together in the 5D, put it all together and then make your move. It's very powerful. And, you know, I constantly see squirrels. Sometimes when I'm eating my dinner, there's like a resident squirrel that lives in the tree over the road and it always bounces along the fence. And sometimes it makes big leaps forward. It'll jump and I think, how has it made that jump? Leaping squirrels. So the squirrel is the gatherer. And I've got this gorgeous squirrel card out because, I couldn't not. It says fun seeker. So squirrels are also fun seekers. You know, they are looking for the good in things. They seek fun, adventure, playfulness. Look what they do. You know, they jump around. They bring light-hearted energy. And when you watch them, they bring in fun. They raise the vibration. So this is also a big message that twin flames, when you are operating in your higher power, both of you without the ego getting in the way or the situation, you help each other to have fun and raise your vibration. And you're both seeking out that kind of playful adventure energy. So the squirrel is also about adventure. It says squirrel comes with a message for you to have more fun. Most likely you've been busy taking life so seriously that you have forgotten that play is important too. They're giving me this block in the throat. So, you know, this is also about clearing things away so that that communication can come in and you can have fun and speak and communicate and talk about the future and just have playful time. So the big message I've got coming through is when the communication comes in, and it will come in, Divine Feminine, make sure that it's more playful because, you know, many times we make it so serious and daunting and we bring up the past and we talk about the future and we make it all stressful. That the masculines can get very fearful, they can feel pressured, we feel angry and frustrated because things may not be going to plan. Instead of just being playful with each other and joyful and seeking that out, you know, your masculine comes back to you because he feels safe enough to do so. He's seeking out your light-hearted love, you know, the energy around you. And that doesn't mean that it isn't a deep love, it is, but I mean the way it makes him feel. Your love takes years off him. It makes him feel youthful and vibrant and active and thriving. And that's what he wants. He doesn't want to feel pressure. He gets enough of that from his job, from his karmic partner, from his own mind. So he's saying, let's make it playful. On another note, the squirrel is a reminder to prepare for the future. So you're being reminded right now by this squirrel today that you are preparing for your future. You know, squirrels kind of gather all the nuts and put them away for the hibernation. So you're being prepared for what's next. It says, look at practical matters such as retirement, insurance, or even simple repairs. So maybe this is a day where, you know, something happens that makes you question things you're doing. So you might think, okay, do I need to start a pension fund or retirement fund? Do I need to think about insuring my car again or insuring the home or maybe getting some repairs? You know, I've been in the kitchen this morning and I was sitting downstairs having my morning cup of tea and I thought, what's that noise? And there was a trickling noise in the sink and I thought, is my sink blocked up? What's going on? And it was just like this small trickle in the sink, like a gurgling noise. And when I looked closer, my washing up bowl, there's a big crack in the bottom, so it's letting the water out, but it was trickling out. So that's a simple repair. I need to chuck that away and buy a new bowl. And it's really powerful because if you've been clearing clutter and getting things ready, because when we prepare, we get ready, then if you've noticed little things start breaking, or say a battery goes dead in a clock, or, you know, you realise that something's broken, or like my washing up bowl, it's because we're preparing for the new. You know, I've changed everything before George came back. I put new bedding on. I cleaned everything up because I'm preparing for his return. So this is about preparation for the future. So really, just like me last week, this week you're preparing for your divine masculine's return, and it's going to be beautiful. And it says, today I exercise. That means you use, exercise means you use muscles you haven't used for a while, or you do something as a practice, a daily practice. So you start to use, I use my 5 senses by looking, listening, tasting, smelling and touching. Now, you're preparing for your future. So if you're setting intentions today or spending some time thinking about how you want things to be, instead of just thinking it, go there in the body and go there in the mind. So and close your eyes, and then you can experience it in a very sensitive way. That means you can look and see it with your eyes, but you can also feel it with your third eye too. You can listen to the noises and the sounds and the vibration. You can taste it, which means it tastes good to you. You can smell it. How does it smell? And you can touch it. So you can do all of those things on the 5D realm. On the 5D realm, you can kiss your twin and feel the sensation in your body. You can taste their lips. You can smell their scent. You can look into their eyes. You can feel their body. So it's a very powerful visual, but also a very clair-sentient feeling. Because our clair-aware, when we're clair-aware, which means we use our senses, our psychic senses, we experience everything in a much deeper way. And it's the feeling that creates the vision. It's all right to think something, but if you don't believe it and feel it, you're not going to receive it. We have to feel what we're feeling. That's why I talk about that episode of Buffy. It's called Once More with Feeling. So the message is, do it now, but do it again with feeling. So today, really exercise your 5 senses. And that means your spiritual senses too. Because looking with the third eye is your clairvoyance. Listening with your ear chakras is your clairaudience. Tasting and smelling and touching is your clairsentience. When you think something and it makes sense, is your claircognizance. So it's about tapping in with your clair awareness. So I feel this is about exercising your 5 senses in the real world. Your real 5 senses, your eyes, your ears, your, taste, your nose, your taste buds, your mouth, the sensations, your fingertips touching what you're experiencing, but also exercising your clair senses. So you can be clair aware of what's going on, because you know that you're getting ready for something and you're getting ready for an adventure. This is a great time of the year. So many of us right now are looking forward. At one of our soul sisters, I'm so excited about Christmas time. And I'm looking forward to October with Halloween. And, then you guys may celebrate Thanksgiving and all these things. It's a great time of the year. I love summertime and I love springtime too. I love kind of Easter and, the summer vibe. But there's nothing nicer than the fall. And they give me fear, because we let go of fear and we feel alive, and things happen. There's nothing nicer than the smells of October and November, and the way the trees lose the leaves, and the way everything just gets ready for something new. And that's you. You're now getting ready for something new. That's why you've been clearing the clutter. That's why some of you have been experiencing ascension symptoms. That's why you feel guided to leave your job and take a leaping squirrels, towards something new. Because you're gathering all the information. You're realising what works in your life and what doesn't. And you're also realising more and more that when your masculine is silent or distant, they're not doing it intentionally to hurt you. They're doing it to process what's going on. They're gathering information. So remember that, you could see your masculine as a big squirrel, gathering information, gathering himself together to have the courage to reach out. So the message today is, be like the squirrel. Have fun and adventure in your day and seek out joy. The squirrel is always looking for things. It's always looking for resources, things it can take back to its lair, or share with its family. And this is what we do. When we become aware and we become the observer, we notice all the magic and all the beauty in the world. And then we take all of that in and it works in our favour. And it leads to power and it leads to grace. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.